Hey YouTube,
It's Kyra.
it's Brenda, and we're joining you live from nowhere.
Live at 5.
Oh God,
Never know.
disregard that, please. Anyway,
Topic of today is going to be self-hatred. Not self-hatred.
hatred within the gay community.
Not
We
just hatred,
judgment.
judgment as well.
So, go ahead and talk
Excuse
about.
me.
Bless you. Let's go ahead and talk about judgment in general. What gives us the right to judge others in general, like as humans? What is it about us? Huh?
See that you gave it up. Within humans, I feel like it's human nature that we judge each other. We might not judge each other to a certain extent, but everybody judges. We look at somebody, look at their shoes, they're ugly, their makeup is horrible, stuff like that. We judge. But we don't think it's that serious, but we still do it because it's human nature, and we look at something and like it's an opinion, but then it's okay to have your own opinion, but once you attack somebody for being their self or for something they can't control, that's just plain old good judgment and
Bad judgment.
hatred a little bit.
Well, now to tie that into the gay community, hi Minion. Femme and femme and stud couples. We're all women in the lesbian, part of the community. So I know it might not look like it now, but me and my girlfriend here, we're actually both very feminine, even though I'm looking like a mess, but it's just that, it's been a long day. But in fact, we doll up, we wear heels and all that stuff. And, I've gotten comments on my Instagram on why am I with a feminine woman? Like, why does that matter? What matters is, what's in here. Like her heart, like, So I don't understand why we have to do that with each other. Like, I honestly think that we should, like, she said earlier that if we expect others to accept us in a society in general, how is that going to ever happen if we don't accept us within our own community? Just because we're a little different, just because we choose different paths, it doesn't matter.
Because it's not typical, but regardless.
Or it's not normal, or it's not there's no dominant, like how everyone's always asking, like, who's the dominant person in the relationship? Why does it have to be a dominant person in the relationship? Why can't it just be, the halfway street? Two-way street. Whatever I was trying to say. I do my part, she does her part. Simple as that. That's how every relationship works. It doesn't. That's why some fail, because they want that dominant role in the relationship. Like,
it's like 50-50 sometimes.
because
dominant, the other person's dominant, and you're recessive in one thing, or you're dominant and they're recessive.
It just changes. Sometimes, some days,
it's just one hard person throughout the whole relationship.
Because it's gonna become one day. It's gonna happen where the dominant person or someone in the relationship is gonna collapse emotionally. It happens to all of us. We're all human. We all stress. We all, do things. And, the other person's going to have to pick them up. Does that make them the dominant person just because they're picking up someone who's on the ground? No, it just makes them reliable and, a human being that's willing to help their partner while they're down.
But with the dominance and femme for femme and stud for stud, I feel like, why should you let clothes define who you date, what type of role you play in a relationship. Regardless, at the end of the day, when those clothes come off, you guys have the same parts.
Speaking for lesbians.
Yeah, lesbians. You have the same parts. You have
boobs.
You have,
bottoms.
Yeah, the same thing. And it's just clothing.
That, it doesn't define who you are as a person.
Your clothing doesn't say, oh, well, I do this, I do that, define me as this and that, and her clothing, it doesn't, regardless, what happens when you're naked? Y'all both just look like regular girls.
Mm-hmm. Your body still works like a female girl.
Exactly.
Even
though some studs do think, I'm not trying to, beat nobody down, but some studs actually do consider themselves to be male. But
that's fine.
But
in
I
a way,
feel like those people, no, not those people. I feel like those type of studs, I feel like they're transgendered because in their mind they feel like they're actually a male.
And that's no judgment upon us because if you want to be a dude, be a dude. That's fine. We're not trying to say that
if
studs.
That's who you are.
We're not hating on anybody. We love everybody.
If that's who you are, then that's who you are. Some people just feel like they're misplaced within your body, but I
guess we could just go back to the point of just not judging and I know it's hard because I do it sometimes. It comes naturally out of a human. It's so natural to be like, But
you shouldn't bring people down because of who they are.
I guess it'd be better if we just keep our thoughts and judgments to ourselves and not actually post it and have it on like a website for other people to see.
Not just the internet, period. Just
out loud, I guess.
No, not even out loud. It's like you shouldn't have that. I feel like it's a type of ignorance. Because you don't understand it. So that's what makes it ignorance, because you don't get it.
Because it's not what you would do. But it doesn't...
I feel like you should just... With our community, we should be more open-minded. Not just putting stuff on the internet or saying it out loud or thinking it in your head. You just need to be more open-minded towards
I guess more accepting.
Yeah, more accepting towards new things and things that you're not used to.
Within our own people. I don't know.
I
don't even know if we're talking about the same thing anymore, but...
I'm talking about self-self and for fam, how you shouldn't judge people because of that. We should be more open-minded. You saying, like, posting things on the internet, but I feel like it's just having an open mind, period. Just remember, be open-minded. Always try to be positive. And try not to... I understand it might be something new to you. You don't get it. You don't understand it. But it's like, you know how it is to be judged by others. You know how it is for people to look down at you and like, what the hell is that? So why would you turn around? It's another form of
bullying, which...
No, why would you turn around and do the same thing?
Yeah.
To somebody within your community.
Instead of doing that kind of negative
so
chain.
They go through that for people outside their community and within their community. So you're just making it harder upon them. So just be more open-minded.
Well, I'm not really trying to preach to anybody, but, like, I don't know. Everyone's different, and everyone should be accepted for who they are and how they think or whatever, and respected for their beliefs and shit like that. Stuff like that. But, I guess I kind of made my point that there shouldn't be any kind of, bad judgment. Minion. She's crazy. Anywho, I don't know what other kind of stuff that you wanted to talk about.
But, I guess that's our opinion on, not our opinion, our reviews on S4S F4F and for Fam. Because we are a Fam for Fam couple.
God bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Because we are a Fam for Fam couple, and when we go places, people seem to be so surprised.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I do it on purpose. I'll, like, hold her hand. People are like,
baby,
what are you doing?
You already go through that period just for being
Gay.
So it's even, I guess, weirder for them to see two girly girls. What? Isn't there supposed to be a masculine one in there?
You know, like, you only see, like, very, very girly girls together, like, in movies or something, you know, like, because it's hot for guys or whatever. But no, it really does happen, and I'm pretty sure we're not the only femme couple out there at all.
But yes, tying it all up, that's our views on Stuff for Stuff, Femme for Femme. Love who you love. It's your life. It's your heart. Who can tell you who you can and cannot love? You can't control how you feel, as long as it's not children or animals in an inappropriate way.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
As long as you're not harming anybody.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. You know, like, as long as you're not hurting another person, really, not like their feelings, because that's crap, because everybody gets their feeling hurt. No, I mean literally hurting, like punching or killing, or, you know, that physical pain. You know, as long as you're not really producing any kind of harm, then do what you gotta do, you know, like, I guess, kind of thing. Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason.
Does that make
me
look
weird?
supposed
to be closing the video. I was trying to close it out.
Yeah, but you talked through the whole video. I didn't even get to talk.
Okay, I'm the one who talked throughout the whole video. But anyways, back to what I was saying. The ending closure is love who you love. Okay?
Yeah,
be who you are. Don't be afraid, because you only live once. Don't try to walk on a straight line. Don't try to pretend to be something you're not, because you're scared of how others will feel or react to it.
It takes time. I understand that more than anybody sometimes. How it takes time to truly be who you are without being judged again. But if there comes a point in your life that you're just like, the hell with what other people think, and when you get to that point, you know that you really just know you're out there for yourself. And you should know that from the beginning, but sometimes it's hard because you were raised by your family, you were raised by people, and you don't want to hurt them, but who says you will? You know, you think you will. That's what keeps me hoping.
That should be our next video. Acceptance for parents and coming out, or going through the process of coming out.
Yep. Like me.
But yeah, so that's the closure.
Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, I know right now we don't have that many
concerns. So far it's our second video, and
I know it's kind of hard to I don't know, follow what we're saying sometimes, but I mean, any questions at all, don't be ashamed to ask. You could always comment or email or on our Google, whatever, YouTube.
We're going to be more organized next time instead of jumping around.
No, we won't.
That's another note.
I don't guarantee that at all.
I'll make notes to that. But, okay guys, we shall make another video.
Soon. I don't know when.
I don't know when either.
Because she got to go back home.
No, not at home
for 2 weeks.
I live with my family.
Yeah, and she's been staying with me
for 2 weeks.
So
I need to
go back before she gets kicked out.
I'm heading back home, but bye guys.
Yeah.
Same love.